studio, I have actually a magician, I have to say. एक ऐसा इंसान ਜਿਹੜਾ हत्थ ਦੀ सफाई ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਜੀ ਉਹ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ ਸੋ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਐਂਡ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਮਨਮੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਹੀ ਇਜ਼ ਹੇਅਰ ਇਨ ਦ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਭਾਜੀ
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜੀ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ ਫॉर ਹੈਵਿੰਗ ਮੀ
Thank you very much for coming on the show, actually. I must actually say that, when they told me that someone's going to be in the studio and he's a magician, and then they told me the name. Now, this is really like, obviously, I know Singh is a king, but Singh is a magician as well. So that's a bit of a like, so first of all, before we get into that, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੱਥ ਦੀ ਸਫਾਈ ਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜਾਂ ਜਾਦੂ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਤੇ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਕਰਦਾ ਜੀ ਇਕੱਲਾ ਜਾਦੂ ਟੋਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਆ ਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਨਾ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ ਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਆਦਤ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਾਦੂ ਟੋਣਾ ਹੋਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਾਦੂ ਹੋਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਨਾ ਯਾਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਕਰੋ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ little bit about your background as well like obviously obviously belong to a Sikh family but what do you do where are you from
I'm from India
right
I came here when I was about 12
okay
grew up in Southall and we moved to Birmingham about 4 years ago.
Okay.
Since then, now I'm studying pharmacy at University of Birmingham.
Right.
And I'm trying to do magic and sleight of hand at the same time.
Okay.
And so this is something I'm really passionate about. Hoping this will be a career in the future sometime. Baki dekh kida.
So, I mean. That's really okay unusual now. So coming from India, you grew up in Southall as well. Southall, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਗੜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ
ਮਤਲਬ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਹੋਣੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਅਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਊਥਹਾਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ
ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੀ
ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਖਾਣ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਸਾਊਥਹਾਲ ਉੱਥੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ 'ਚ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਸੋ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਰਮਿੰਘਮ ਆਏ ਓਬਵੀਅਸਲੀ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਛ ਆ ਇਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੱਸੋ ਕਿ ਇੱਧਰ ਨੂੰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਉਣਾ ਹੋਇਆ why did you choose to become obviously I mean you sounds like a very much into education and obviously you know what you're doing as well and then you're doing magic I mean why
to be honest this was actually an accident I wasn't supposed to be a magician
so it's not something that you always wanted to do when you were
never
a young
no,
kid right?
Honestly I started this 3 years ago before seriously ਤੁਸੀਂ 4 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ you're going to be a magician someday I would have laughed I was like maybe not but no we had a coach trip to Liverpool from college my friends on the coach were talking about magicians and I was thinking to myself, I've got a long summer ahead of me. I need a hobby. So,
well,
that's honestly where it started.
Fair enough.
And from there, I picked up a deck of cards. All I saw was someone shuffling cards. It's more of a Western way of shuffling cards. It's called a riffle shuffle.
Okay.
I just saw someone do a riffle shuffle, and I thought, okay, this is it. Absolutely.
And what do your family think about that? Obviously, you're still studying pharmacy, but did they have any sort of, thing about
it's true because Asian families, let's just face it.
Yeah.
Asian families, I mean, sorry, and I think काफी ਜਿਹੜੇ parents हमें agree भी होंगे, भी नियाना जो मर्जी करे. The first of all, the Asian parents are like, no, you can become a doctor, solicitor, a lawyer, kind of one of those kind of jobs, right? But becoming a magician, I mean, what was your parents' reaction?
Honestly, I'm very lucky in that sense. My parents are very, very supportive of me. In the beginning, they weren't quite sure because obviously it takes a lot to come out and perform to someone. It takes a lot to say to someone, hey. It's essentially saying, hey, I'm going to fool you with a deck of cards.
What does your dad do? Let me ask you a question.
My dad, he runs a radio station in Wolverhampton.
I think I know his dad. How many people do I know? You don't even have to tell me. Yeah, and if I'm not wrong, your father's name is Gulshan.
Gulshan ji.
I have to say, Padi Sat Shri Akal, I really have to say now. I know it's your interview and I'm supposed to, but I have to praise you.
No, you don't.
But I really have to say that his father is one of the pioneers in the media industry. He worked for one of the biggest mainstream TV channel in India. He was a manager there. He did a lot of plays. He's a very fine actor. He's a theater artist. He's a method artist. I don't think I have the time to seriously discuss qualities. I actually worked with him years and years and years ago. And I could totally imagine your father looking at you in that look that he gives to people, right? And saying, really? I could imagine Gulshan Padi, you were doing that anyways. So, I mean, what was the reaction from your father? Because I know your father's in the media industry.
Yeah.
Obviously, for a very, very long time. He's done theatre. He's done, obviously, film work. He's done a lot of things, like anybody could imagine. Absolutely. Right? But what was his reaction, actually?
thing is, he comes from a theatre background.
Yeah.
He's got a master's degree in drama.
Exactly.
So he knows art very well himself.
And performance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And initially, when he saw me perform, my hands would shake.
Okay.
My voice would go, this is what's going to happen. And
he's a perfectionist.
he absolutely.
I know him,
he does
yeah.
not like putting anything out if he's not happy with himself.
Right.
If he's not content, or if he hasn't done 100%, and that's what he was looking at me, and that's what he was saying. He said, you haven't done it that well yet to be able to show someone.
Okay.
In the beginning. And he used to joke around and say, "Bravo, tu apni da besti karona, saadi bhi naal karayi na."
You're dead.
No, because I used to show that any of our guests that used to come to our house, my first thing that used to come to me was, "Oh, I've been practicing this trick. Maybe if I show them, let's see how it goes." But eventually, then I took it seriously, and I thought, you know what, I really need to take this seriously, because this is something I'm very passionate about.
Okay.
And if I don't put the time or the practice in, then it's not very good.
Where did you learn the magic tricks from?
My style of performance. I mean, there's a lot of genres in magic itself. Magic's a very old art form. 3,000-year-old tricks still exist, actually. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. A lot of the things I do with cards, they were invented in 1300s. So I've looked into the books of magic. Yeah. One of the moves, Hatti Safai move, yeah. One of the moves that I use, it was invented in 1351, actually.
Wow.
And you're going to show us that today?
I can't show you. It's supposed to be hidden.
Oh, come on.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So magic dates back. Bob Prani.
But do you have to? Okay, when you learn something, for example, say for example, when you come into the music industry.
Yeah.
Always ਜਦੋਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਉਸਤਾਦ ਧਾਰਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਉਸਤਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ
ਜੀ
ਸੋ ਕੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਸਤਾਦੀ ਸ਼ਾਗਿਰਦੀ ਦਾ ਗੁਰ ਸਿਖਾਇਆ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਕਿ ਆਪੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ YouTube ਵੀਡੀਓ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਜਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਪੁਰਾਣੀਆਂ ਕੁਝ ਬੁੱਕਸ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ ਕਿਤਾਬਾਂ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਿੱਖੇ ਹੋ
ਜੀ ਇਦਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਹਾਲੇ ਵੀ ਉਸਤਾਦ ਲੱਭ ਰਿਹਾ I'm looking for a mentor I would really want someone that's already been through it to teach me but I haven't been able to find one yet unfortunately but
so far you've learned all that on your own
by myself self-taught
wow. That's very impressive, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It's just me looking at right now how my mentality is if I look at something if I see someone do a trick I think okay I like that how can I do this so I reverse engineer the trick and I try and do it in my so the end result's the same but the effect's the same but it's my own method I look into books I look into videos not necessarily YouTube is more of a free platform and people that are the real sleight of hand artists they're not going to put anything out there for free so these people it's actually a big business it's a big industry magic industry is actually quite big they sell you tricks they sell you tricks
and are they tricks or is it really magic
it's sleight of hand sleight of hand
ਇਹ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹੋ ਵੀ ਅੱਜ ਟੁਡੇ ਇਨ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਵੈਸੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਵੈਸੇ ਦਿਲ ਤਾਂ ਚ ਕਰਦਾ ਵੀ ਥੋੜੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਟ੍ਰਿਕਸ ਆ ਉਹ ਦੇਖੀਏ ਪਰ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਮਾਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਆ ਮਨਮੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਹੋਰੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਨੇ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੇ ਸੋ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਇਹ ਕਹੂੰਗਾ ਕਿ ਵਾਕਈ a young ਮੁੰਡਾ I think really well done to him and to his parents for supporting him ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਆ ਕਿ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਪਣੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਆ ਇਹ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਹੂੰਗਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਇਹਦੇ ਵੀ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਬੇਸ਼ੱਕ ਕਰ ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਕੰਪਲੀਟ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹੱਥ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਇੱਕ ਸਕਿੱਲ ਆ ਪਰ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਨੂੰ ਰੱਬ ਨਾ ਕਰੇ ਥੋੜੀ ਮਾਰਕੀਟ ਡਾਊਨ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਆ ਸੋ ਇਹ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਫਾਰਮੇਸੀ ਦੀ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਇਹ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਬਰਮਿੰਗਮ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੋ really well done to him and I think maybe it's actually really good that he's continuing with his education whatever his parents are saying
still doing something
that he loves
definitely
something that he found that love in right
I was going to say it's really good to stumble across something you didn't even realise and then become like something like yes this is me this is what I should be doing
true and it's actually so true as well sometimes you don't realise sometimes you're doing
that's the
something
beauty of it, isn't
you know what they say as well when you actually do fall in love with someone or with something it just happens
it's when you're not looking for it
for it that's so true as well and I think this is the case of Manpreet Singh as well he's just wow fell in love with this so now moving on to these card tricks so
absolutely.
Right so let's start with these there's a pack of cards here as well and I believe you collect the cards as well right
yeah I'm really passionate about collecting cards as well.
Okay.
So like this one, for example, this deck of cards. I obviously got it out for the interview. Otherwise, I don't really. I don't really get this one out. But I placed the order for this in February 2016. I got it in August 2016.
Really?
Very rare. Wow. Right now, even now, if you check on eBay, they go for about 30-40 pounds a deck of cards. These cards. And then
we're keeping the pack of cards here, by the way, as well. People, just to let you know, because they match. They match Phoebe's dress very well. I have to say, Phoebe, they match your dress very well. So that's perfectly fun. Thank you for that. Right.
Then there's the limited edition deck of cards.
Okay.
Of this, that goes for about 100.
Really?
Yeah, that never comes out.
Gosh, I had no idea a deck of cards would be so expensive.
Oh yeah, some of them they are.
Wow.
They are.
Some of them. There are some old companies as well. They don't actually exist right now. I'm gonna actually.
I understand like that.
I have to actually get a little secret out as well.
Gee.
I did start collecting some deck of cards.
Okay.
I've only got about 10 of them.
Okay.
And so
I think his collection would probably put you.
Oh no, definitely. And 2 of them are very rare. One deck of cards that I've got actually.
Yeah.
I've got them especially. They are they're like what do you call 22 karat gold plated.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Those ones. Those ones.
Yeah,
I got those.
Nice.
Yes. And they are amazing. Those cards are like when you look at them as well.
I have to say, I never knew that cards came in so many different variants.
Oh, yeah,
a pack of cards was a pack of cards.
No, they're very much like obviously people who actually who know.
Yeah.
If you know your cards, and you know.
You know your cards. Yeah, exactly.
There's actually a lot to it. The type of paper they're made.
The
faces
weight
of the
of
cards.
them, everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like this.
What about the casino cards?
Casino cards are very good. They're made out of a thick B stock or aristocrat stock. That's what it's called. The paper they're made out of. It's a lot thicker than your standard playing cards. They're more for they're very stiff and thick.
More, yeah.
Absolutely.
I used to the other thing like I lived in Australia for many years and I used to at one stage I worked at the Melbourne Crown Casino as a table games dealer and I used to deal in blackjack and all that.
Yeah.
ਹੁਣ ਕੋਈ ਇਹ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਇਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਜੀ ਉਪਿੰਦਰ ਜੂਆ ਖੇਡਦਾ ਸੀ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਮੈਂ ਜੌਬ ਹੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਸੋ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਈ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਬੜੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਉਪਿੰਦਰ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਇਤ ਲੱਭੋ ਸਹੀ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਖੈਰ ਕਰ ਲਿਓ ਕੋਈ ਫਰਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਣਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ so but those cards actually even the size is very different.
Yes. Yeah.
Size is very different and exactly as you said the paper the quality was like really good rather.
See this one's this is more of a performance deck of cards. This isn't. This is made for smooth
you
handling.
It look so easy.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say. I'm just looking at that.
Take me all day to do that.
So that's quite interesting. Let's take a look at this now.
Sure.
No, I need to watch closely.
Watch closely, right?
Watch.
Before I begin my performance, I always like to give the cards a quick, thorough shuffle, and you can see this is a fairly shuffled deck of cards, and we can shuffle cards like this as well if you like.
That's me. That's how I shuffle. One at a time.
Obviously, with the shuffle comes a cut, so we'll also give it a few fancy cuts. And there we go. Anyways, what I'll do is, Baji, honta chak di koi gunjaish nahi hai. This is a fairly shuffled deck of cards.
Look, exactly. It's all right.
We'll give a fancy cut. What I want you to do is, I want you to pick up half the cards.
Right.
Just put them on my right hand, but I want you to go by first instinct. Wherever you think, roughly wherever half the deck is.
Okay. Just put them there, right?
Just put them on my right hand. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Go for it. So you think that's brilliant?
Yeah.
So we'll put that there, and one more time, please.
One more time.
One more time. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, that's fine. We'll give it. Give it a take. That's fine. Is that right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Fair.
Yeah, I know that is good.
That's fine. Same with this one as well, please. Okay. So just half, roughly half. That is perfect. So we've got 4 packets here.
Yep.
And one by one, what I'll do is, could you please shuffle these up?
Oh no, you'll be here all day now watching me shuffle. Sorry, I apologise.
Okay, so
that's fine.
Let's
give them a shuffle.
Okay.
Okay.
ਕਾਰਡ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਜਿਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਡੈਕ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ 4 ਉਹਦੇ ਹਿੱਸੇ ਕਰ ਲਏ ਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਾਰਡ ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਸ਼ਫਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ
Yeah.
So ਇਹ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਨਿਕਲਦਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ.
There we go.
So we've basically
You didn't cheat? You sure?
I'm not a cheater, Pinder.
Fair enough.
right. What you do is
magic.
right. So we shuffled the cards before we began.
Okay.
We made 4 different packets, which obviously you cut, Hannah.
Yes.
Okay. So you cut the cards.
Yeah.
We shuffled them further, right? We shuffled each of the packets.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. A lot of shuffling. 100%.
What I want you to do is, I want you to take ek karke, one by one. I'm gonna give you a packet.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is, I want you to take the top 3 cards.
Okay.
And put them at the bottom of the packet.
Okay.
Okay. And the next 3 cards, they go on 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
ठीक
fair
है?
enough.
So please take the top 3 cards.
So top 3 cards
to the bottom,
and
the next 3 go on each of these piles.
so 1, 2, 3.
Brilliant. I'll have that back.
Okay.
Thank you. Same with this one, please. 3 cards.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
And
then you have 1, 2,
and 3. That's
3.
it.
Your magician's
Right?
assistant now.
And
can do
that's
it.
right?
2, 3,
I think I'm gonna have a phone call from his dad. Seriously.
3.
He's gonna say,
That's brilliant.
be careful.
And same with this one as well, please.
Okay.
So 3 cards to the bottom.
3
and
cards.
The others, yeah.
And then
1,
2,
and
3.
brilliant.
Right.
So we shuffle the cards.
Yep. Quite a lot.
thoroughly. Absolutely. But let's see how well we shuffled them.
Okay.
Because the cards that look, we came to 4 cards here, and ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੱਤੇ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ, they're not just any cards.
Okay.
They are the 1, the 2, 3,
Wow.
4 aces.
How?
Oh, I have to say,
Well done. Very, very good.
really well done.
And no, I want you to see that the cards are, they have a fancy design, but they're absolutely normal. There's nothing, there's no other aces in the deck.
No. Wow.
No, so thank
It's
you.
magic.
Incredible. So basically, I did the magic, right? It's okay. It's fine. Seriously, it's fine. So ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਰਡ ਸੀਗਾ, ਸੋ ਕਾਰਡ ਦੇ ਆਬਵੀਅਸਲੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸ਼ਫਲ ਕੀਤਾ
ਜੀ।
ਦੈਨ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਆਪਾਂ 4 ਅਲੱਗ-ਅਲੱਗ ਢੇਰੀਆਂ ਉਹਦੀਆਂ ਬਣਾ ਲਈਆਂ
ਜੀ।
ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਸ਼ਫਲ ਕੀਤਾ, ਫੀਬੀ ਸ਼ਫਲਡ ਐਸ ਵੈਲ, ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ 4 ਅਲੱਗ-ਅਲੱਗ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਢੇਰੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਲਾਈਆਂ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ 3-3 ਕਾਰਡ ਥੱਲੇ ਰੱਖੇ, ਇੱਕ ਕਾਰਡ ਉੱਪਰ ਰੱਖਿਆ। Now this is incredible, and ਉਹਨਾਂ ਚਾਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੋਂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਨਿਕਲਿਆ, ਹਰ ਕਾਰਡ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਹਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਏਸ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਹ ਨਿਕਲੀ ਆ, ਉਹ ਇੱਕੋ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਚਿੜੀਆ ਹੁਕਮ ਪਾਨ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਆ, ਚੇਤੇ ਆ ਗਿਆ you know, so that's amazing. So
I have to say, I did do a little bit of research on you, and saw a video on YouTube where you did a trick with a Louboutin shoe, and you like made it go. I think it was Magic Sin. It was you. You made like a woman's shoe, and like it was like you put your hand over it and it went back.
No,
red.
that wasn't me.
That wasn't you?
No, I don't do shoes. I only do cards.
Magicians, they do all these tricks as well, and I think the one incredible thing here is that I mean, I'm still kind of a little, I wouldn't say confused, but like wow factor as well, that how like easily you did this.
And how easy you make it look as well.
This is very like, okay, now if I ask you that this particular trick, how long obviously it took you to learn this?
You see the method itself,
right?
It's a 5-minute job. Anyone can learn the method.
Okay.
But to be able to practice it,
master it, right?
Master it and hide the moves.
Make it smooth.
Make it smooth so that.
I'm gonna ask you one question here as well.
Go.
And this is one thing I always wonder.
Hanji.
Because maybe we do see a lot of the magicians doing the card tricks. One of the things I always wonder, do you ever always or sometimes feel maybe a little nervous or scared that what if the trick don't go right and as a magician you make a fool out of yourself?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah. No, I always think, okay, but
because people obviously, because okay, I'm sitting in the studio, they're definitely expecting you to we were expecting something to come out of it, and this is perfect.
Yeah. Thank
but
you.
do you actually get that as well?
Yeah. It doesn't happen very often.
When you first started,
when I first started, things would go south, and I would think to myself, okay, Holly, I've developed an attitude that if something does happen, I'll just carry on. I'll go on to another trick, so that to you, so jada aapa gaiki ch kehne abhi ek sort of gat lag jave, you carry on singing, only you notice it, but the others don't. Others don't. So that's how that's
another magic, right? That's trick. That's right. You cover that.
Yeah, so I'll just cover it up with another trick and try and make it all smooth. And
so what's the next trick then?
The next trick, actually this time I'll get you to shuffle the cards, because I don't think anyone's going to trust me shuffling the cards after that.
I'm probably the worst person. But
actually, you know what? A lot of people don't trust me. Even my own friends, they don't trust me when I shuffle cards. So in order to get their trust, I learnt a way of shuffling cards. But this honestly took me a year and a half to learn. It's called the perfect shuffle. So when you watch this,
I'm going to see why it's the perfect shuffle.
Look, you can see that I've interlaced every single card.
Whoa!
You won't see 2 cards together.
That's right. This is incredible.
And
so Hare card, and this
you can see,
Well, you just saw me shuffling, didn't you? You just saw, so I'm just amazed.
So this is called the perfect shuffle, and you can see every single card's been shuffled, and I can't cheat this. I really can't. And this is a
no one can cheat this because obviously you're doing it in front of people. Exactly, 100%.
And this is a very beautiful principle. This is very nice. There's a lot of applications for this.
Right.
So this is one of them. It's just a fancy way of shuffling cards. Let me show you a few more. So you interlace the cards, and this is another one of them. So you get a nice little fan. You know, for the getting garmi handi.
I could do one of them.
This is one that I've created myself. No, this is the first time I'm sharing this with someone.
Oh.
Okay.
Only my close friends. Exclusive. Absolutely.
Exclusive. I like that.
So normally people do one bridge. Watch this. I do 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is my own creation.
Wow.
This is absolutely brilliant, actually. This is like, you know, I still remember working in the casino and the machines.
Oh,
exactly how they shuffle. You actually reminded me of the casino machine. You know that there is
the man's a shuffling machine.
Exactly, 100%. That's very, very good.
And this is one of my favorite ones as well. So 1 and 2.
If I did that, it'd just be a heap on the pile of food on the floor.
Normally, once again, you would drop the cards, wouldn't you?
You just drop the cards.
A lot of the, obviously, this is like exactly like how it is, and I quite like that. That's really brilliant. That is.
Thank you.
So, so ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਾਰਡ ਸ਼ਫਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਸੋ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਜੀਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਨਾਲ ਲਾ ਲਓ ਜਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਹੱਥ ਦੀ ਸਫਾਈ ਵੀ ਲਾਓ, ਕੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਖਾਸ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ਫਲ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ, ਜਾਂ ਕਿ ਸਿਰਫ ਸ਼ਫਲ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਦਰਸ਼ਕ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਹਰੇਕ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਯਕੀਨ ਆ ਜਾਵੇ, ਪੱਕਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਪਹਿਲੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਾਰਡ ਕੱਢਣਾ ਹੈ?
ਜੀ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ. No, there are shuffles that I use all the time. There's a lot of magicians as well. I mean, I can't go into the specifics.
Obviously.
But there are things that you can. I mean, gamblers back in the day, they used to use it all the time.
Okay.
You know, it's called stacking a deck of cards, and
they knew where the card was.
They know where the
they're
cards
still shuffling in front of you. They know.
Yeah, absolutely. And but no, I always give genuine shuffles. There's no. I'm here actually. What I want you to do is I'll actually shuffle the cards.
You know, I actually forgot. I used to do a few shuffles. Now I'm too old for this.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, seriously.
Oh, nice. It's riffle shuffle.
Yeah, I just kind of. I forgot. I used to do this. Like
that's why. So look, now I'm hoping you're convinced that this is a.
Yeah, pretty much exactly. Yeah, exactly.
There's no other. So could I get you to tell me where to stop, please?
That's it.
That's it. Oh, sorry, not here. Have a look.
Yep.
You got it. Don't show me. Show the camera and
so
everyone else.
ये card है जी, तुसी देख सकते हो.
Yep.
Right. You got it.
Yep, got it.
Okay. What I want you to do is tell me where to stop.
That's it.
Yep. Put it back, and we'll just put the rest on top.
Okay.
And I want you to shuffle it as well. Again, yeah, just go for it. Give it a shuffle.
You do it?
In case you think I'm gonna do one of those dodgy shuffles and try control it. Okay, brilliant.
Perfect.
Okay. Now this is where the tough part comes.
You know the card was, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is not gonna work if you guys forget the card.
No, we'll just say that was.
Yeah. Okay.
I think everyone's seen the card.
Everyone's seen it.
Anyway, so.
Okay. I think I can find your card. I think I can find your card despite the fact that it's been hopelessly lost. I can find it in 4 attempts. So मैं 4 पत्ते थे रखूँगा. I'll put 4 cards here. Do not give it away if I put your card down. Okay? If I put your card down, so that's my first guess.
Okay.
It's just a guess. I could be wrong. I could be right.
Okay.
That's my second guess.
So just don't.
Again, you know, I mean, you should be
fair enough.
Familiar with the
Poker face.
That's it. No emotions, no nothing. Again, I'm just randomly putting cards down, and you're kind of giving it away. I'm kind of starting to see I'm getting close to your card, wherever that was.
I'm gonna ask you. Can you like tell it?
Yeah, you can. Hold on. Hopefully, one of these cards is yours. Look. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards here, and look. I want you all to see that there's the 9 of clubs, the 5 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, and the 8 of clubs here. So 8 of clubs, 6 of hearts, 5 of diamonds, and the 9 of hearts, isn't it? So what's not so impressive, and what everyone expects a magician to do, is find their card. Everyone expects.
I was trying to hide my mouth so you couldn't see me smiling at the card.
Really well done. Honestly, once again.
There's more. Everyone expects this, but what they don't expect is the other 8s.
Ah, no way.
You didn't. When did you
I
do
didn't
that?
notice that until just. What the hell? That's crazy.
That is, you know what? Absolutely, I have to say, really incredible. I really have to say that's well done.
Thank you.
So ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਰਡ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਚੂਜ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹ ਸੀਗਾ ਜੀ ਉਹ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਚਿੜੀਆ ਦੀ ਅੱਠੀ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਸੋ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਰਡ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਕਾਰਡ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਸ਼ਫਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਫੇਰ ਉਸ ਕਾਰਡ ਨੂੰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਫਲ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੋ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਚੋਂ 4 ਕਾਰਡ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਕੱਢੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ 4 ਕਾਰਡ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅਲੱਗ-ਅਲੱਗ ਕਾਰਡ ਸੀਗੇ ਇੱਕ 8 ਸੀਗਾ ਇੱਕ 9 ਸੀਗਾ ਸੋ ਦੋ ਕਾਰਡ 25 ਸੀ ਤੋਂ 26 ਸੀਗੀ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਸੋ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਾਰਡ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ 4 ਕਾਰਡ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੱਢੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਵੀ ਉਸ ਕਾਰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਕਾਰਡ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਹੈਗਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਪਰ ਇਹ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ 4 ਕਾਰਡ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਕੱਢੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਕਾਰਡ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 4 ਦੇ 4 8 ਨੇ ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ magic.
It's magic. I told you I believe in magic. So
you believe in magic, right? Absolutely. Obviously, I won't ask you how did you do that. I understand that. But how important it is because definitely if as an audience, as public, you know, definitely first of all, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਤੋਂ ਇੰਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਕਿ ਉਸ ਮੈਜੀਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਹੱਥ ਦੀ ਸਫਾਈ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਰਡ ਆ ਉਹ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਲੱਭ ਲਿਆ
ਜੀ
ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਇੰਪ੍ਰੈਸਿਵ ਗੱਲ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਐਗਜ਼ੈਕਟਲੀ ਐਕਸਪੈਕਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਉਹ ਹੋਈ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਾਰਡ ਆ ਉਹ 8 ਵਿੱਚ ਅਜੇ ਕਿ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੁਣ ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਚਾਹੇ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਧੋਖਾ ਲਾ ਲਓ ਚਾਹੇ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲਾ ਲਓ
ਜੀ
ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਉਹ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ 100% ਮਤਲਬ ਕਨਵਿੰਸਡ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਕਾਰਡ 8 ਆ ਇੱਕ 9 ਆ ਇੱਕ 5 ਆ ਇੱਕ 6 ਆ ਪਰ ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਾਰਡ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਕੀਤਾ I wasn't expecting this at all and I'm sure you wasn't.
And I was watching, I was trying to watch like a hawk so I could see everything.
Exactly,
I was watching your hands and everything. Just didn't.
And I think that's the thing, a lot of the times I think that's what we do, Phoebe, as well. Whenever we look at anybody doing these card tricks we actually go so deep into it. I often say that we want to say that I'm going to catch you, I'm going to catch you, and maybe that's why we miss out.
Maybe
that's a big
because our concentration is something else.
Yeah, your concentration somewhere. Yeah,
you know,
that's why I always try and look when they say look at my right hand. I try and look at the left hand, but it still doesn't work. It's still magic.
This is really, really good as well. This is definitely good. The question for you is like obviously we're gonna go do some more tricks as well. What's your parents' reaction now after seeing you perform? You're doing really well as well, and do you also perform all over the country?
I do have gigs whenever I'm free from uni. Well. When I'm off from uni, I work in the NHS as a Punjabi translator, Punjabi interpreter.
Very good.
But on the side, I do get invitations to events, weddings and stuff like that to perform card tricks there. And I do events all around the country, mainly uni-based. So mainly I get them from university societies and stuff like that.
How is that sort of, obviously you're a student, like you said, balancing your sort of student life with something like this? Because obviously it does take up a lot of time, let's face it. So how do you sort of juggle that with all your exams and everything?
I just have to
Does one take a priority sometimes? Does the magic want to take a priority sometimes?
No, basically what I do is every day, when I come back from uni is full-time anyway, I mean, honestly, it's a pretty tough course. I come back home around,
it's almost like a little bit of a stress reliever, I guess, in a way as well. Isn't
Absolutely.
It? Yeah.
So can I see another one before you go? Anything else? I'm quite like
you're excited
now. I am. This is really good. And and I think this is actually the more excited I am as well because this is coming from someone from totally different background.
Yeah, definitely. Like who didn't say it's good to always see.
Exactly. Who didn't know anything about these tricks and all these things at all, and someone's kind of getting into it.
What I'm going to do is I'll how there's 4 suits in a deck of cards.
Yep.
So there's hearts, diamonds, spades and clubs.
Exactly.
Paan, chadi, et te, hukam.
Hunt.
ठीक है जी. So I'm gonna get there's 4 cards and 4 suits, and even within the suits there's a hierarchy of order.
Okay.
So we've got spades at the top. They're the leaders.
Right.
And there's the 4 queens here. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna, because we shuffle the cards so much, kings and I'm gonna demonstrate this with the kings and the queens.
Okay.
They've been quite lost. Hold on. There we go. That's 1 and 1 more queen. Oh, brilliant. So I want you to see this. So it's always spades, clubs, diamonds, and hearts. Okay. And same with the ladies: spades, clubs, diamonds, and hearts.
Yeah.
Ladies first, of course, and the gents. Oh, I want you to see this. Watch. I'll put them back in the deck one by one, and I want you to see that the leaders will go at the end. Okay. So look, it's always hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades. The leaders always go at the end.
At the end, yeah.
Haji, hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades.
Yeah.
And the leaders always go at the end.
Right.
So we had the 1, 2, 3, 4 kings.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 queens.
Yeah.
Right. Now the reason I told you they're the leaders, right, is because when I switch them around like this, look, if I put the queen there, put the king here, I'll wave. The kings jump. They follow their leader. No, there's more. Right. Could I please get you to send me? Just tell me where to stop.
Oh, stop.
Okay. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh look, that's another leader. Watch this. So if I switch them around, and look, these are the cards that we just dealt.
No,
if I wave here,
okay,
look,
you're joking.
these are now the
Oh
queens.
my God.
How?
And this is where the
My
magic
brain
happens.
hurting.
Look, this is also a leader. These are now the aces.
It's just, I just have no words.
Seriously, this is incredible stuff.
Thank you.
I really have to say that beyond words, very impressive. Reason being very simple as well. That's someone who's not from that background, someone who didn't know anything about this at all, someone who didn't even, wanted to become a magician or whatever and all that. And all of a sudden, that person, and that too, self-taught.
Yeah.
You're self-taught, like you've got no one else to kind of, teach you and do those things.
Pure dedication.
This is definitely, I really hats off to you.
Thank you.
Very easy to say, बहुत सौखा ਹੁੰਦਾ ਇਹ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਇਹ ਕੋਈ ਐਡਾ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੌਖਾ ਆ ਪਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਮੇਰੀ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਮੇਰੀ ਮੰਨਣੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕਹਿਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ 'ਚ ਦੇਖਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਡੈਡੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਿਖਾ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਇਹ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਕਦਾ ਆ ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂ ਉਸ ਲੈਵਲ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਸੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕ੍ਰੈਡਿਟ ਬਣਦਾ ਆ ਸਾਡਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਯੰਗ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ ਮਨਮੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਵਰਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਤੋਂ ਨੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਓਪੀਨੀਅਨ ਇਹ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਹੋਵੇ ਉਹ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਅਜੇ ਵੀ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਘੱਟ ਲੋਕ ਸੀਗੇ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਕ੍ਰਿਟਿਸਾਈਜ਼ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਔਰ ਕ੍ਰਿਟਿਸਾਈਜ਼ ਇਹੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ ਹਾਂ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਕਈ ਆਏ ਕਈ ਗਏ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੇ ਮਾਫ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਬੜਾ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਸ਼ਬਦਾਂ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ 'ਚ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਵੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਇੱਕ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਿਰ ਰੌਲਾ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਅਤ ਦਾ ਰੌਲਾ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਆਉਂ ਆ ਪਰ ਕੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੇ ਆਪਣਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਕ੍ਰਿਟਿਸਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਲੱਭਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇਹ ਲੱਭਣਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਇੱਕ ਸਿੱਖ ਬੱਚਾ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਕਾਰਡ ਗੇਮ ਇਹ ਖੇਡ ਰਿਹਾ ਪਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਸਾਡਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਹੈ ਸਾਡਾ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਉਹ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਫਾਰਮਾਸਿਊਟੀਕਲ ਦੀ ਉਹਦੀ ਉਹ ਡਿਗਰੀ ਵੀ ਲੈ ਰਿਹਾ ਫਾਰਮੇਸੀ ਦੀ so I think that's very, very good. And I think once again, credit goes to you because I know your family is very talented. Your mother, your father, your mom's very talented as well. Yeah. And I know the family very well. It's just that you never even mentioned your dad before, and I just thought, I just knew there's something, with this kid as well. I need to know who your father is because, and I know that man is very creative and very, very dedicated. Very humble being as well.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to give definitely a mention as well. It's a Gulshan Radio. So Gulshan Radio in Wolverhampton, they're doing very well, and I have to say that Gulshan Tingra has done such a fantastic job as well. He's worked in the media industry for many, many years, and one of those very humble beings as well, who's got the knowledge. He's a walking, talking encyclopedia.
Oh, you're saying that about you?
No, but he's honestly, he really is, Phoebe. I know that he's got the knowledge. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And I'll have you on the show very soon. I promise you that. And we are here to support you as well. So thank you very much. So guys, that was Manpreet Singh. Please make sure you join the page as well. Manpreet Singh Magician.